I'm gonna go save Nine Fingers Keen.
The city's lower intestine, perhaps.
Swifter way to strike at evil's butt than to crawl through its innards.
I'll be your baby doll, bodyguard. You tell me to. I'll try to make it. I'll be your baby doll. If you tell me to, I'll try to make it. Right. If you let me through, I'll be your baby doll.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Tell me.
No time to rest?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
No one stopped me yet. Never wanted the easy path.
She craves blood. She do be craving that blood. She crave on my blood till
What's all this now, then? The city's ransom I'm paying you, not enough.
What has you sneaking around? Oh,
Minsk does not sneak, Queen Cutpurse. He follows a direct line from boot to butt.
turning the Zentarim on me with my own coin. A dramatic.
Minsk has no such style.
You expect me to believe that you're here to help me?
Helping first and harming after. Justice that.
Don't let the hamster nibble on anything valuable. Come then. There are visitors in my...
I'll be your baby doll, bodyguard. You tell me to, I'll try to make it right. He doesn't have a bow? Bruh. Where's bro's bow at?
A sound strategy, I'm sure.
That shit didn't do anything. Huh? Is he actually useless? Dang.
blades bared.
No. Okay. Ouch. Damn, she's getting fucked up. Damn, she got fucked up.
Who is napping? So die in silence, evil! Immortal terror!
Bro. That's crazy. You dealt 20 damage to your own team.
Onward. By your command.
Wait, he can fly.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Not enough talking, all. Back to work. There's a lessons for you.
Bro, where's Lae'zel? Where is she? Bro, what? What are you doing?
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Enough waiting, I crave blood. You didn't follow us.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving ahead. What's up for discussion?
Zenta down. Just you and me now, Stone Lord. So if you mean to take my chair, you'll get no better chance than this.
Minsk has no interest in your furniture, Nine Fingers. Only in the wicked rump that fills it.
What?
You have been a stone in this city's boot for too long. And it will be no Stone Lord who reaches twixt Baldur and sticky toes to dislodge you. It will be Minsk!
I haven't got the slightest idea what he's trying to say. Well, I'm confused, if that counts. But if he no longer answers to Stone Lord... Good. I'd rather you die as Minsk the Mad Rashimar. It's silly, but... Do you know? You were something of a hero of mine when I was young.
Even now, your tongue twists the truth. When you were young and ten-fingered still, Minsk and Boo were stone, instatuated on a city square.
Aye. I remember the spot. By a garden on the Wide. A soft thicket near the market, with ample pockets to pick. Celestia itself to a street rat looking for shelter. You might not have been wrestling monsters, but you kept the wind and the rain off. Heroic enough for me.
Bah! You tried to dampen Boo's eyes. Do not think you will be spared his teeth. Evil is evil, even if it was once innocent.
Oh, I'm no innocent. But evil? Well, you tell me. With the Fist, the Watch, and the Council itself all licking the Absolute's boots, who's the only one left standing to protect Baldur's Gate? Heroes come and go, but the Guild has always been here protecting the city, until the Stone Lord came to break us.
I am shamed. Nadeshka. Unworthy to fight alongside my friends. Ooh, what am I to do?
I can't speak for your rodent, but I know something of debts. If you reckon you've got one to repay, well, we could always work together.
With you? Pfft. Minsk has no lust for gold. That he would shake grandmothers by their ankles, or set Boo nibbling at their purse strings.
I'm not talking about that. We've both got bigger enemies than one another. The city's enemies. And Tyr's honest truth, you gave my guild the wake-up call it needed. We've grown complacent, lazy, too sure of our standing. We never would have needed the Zent if we'd had a fighting force of our own. Swords for the city when the Watch and the Fist fail us.
Like a berserker lodge of my homeland. No army or militia serving the...
Heroes. Sure.
Very well. Minsk and Boo accept.
I'm sorry, you what?
Boo and I will be your berserker lodge, taking the ugly ways of your guild and beating them into a more virtuous shape.
That's not even slightly what I was saying. I wasn't asking.
You are right. I have proven myself unworthy. I cannot serve this city if I was so easily turned against it. If I do not know my own mind, perhaps I no longer know what is good. Boo!
Boo.
Boo! Kingpin Boo! My friend, your wisdom is vast and unknowable as the Rashimi High Country. What say you, Boo? When the Absolute is slain, shall we join Nine Fingers Keen and show her the ways of goodness?
Oh, can't we just go back to killing one another instead? Alright, fine. Let's leave this particular fight for when the actual war is won, shall we? With the Stone Lord off my back, I'll be able to bring my people out of hiding. Cobble together a force, so we're ready when you call on us. You have my thanks. Though, I'm still not actually sure you haven't made my life that little bit harder. You have a cult to kill. You can't just swallow every bit of storybook tripe. Now lose the stupid look on your face and tell me what you need. Enemies and assets are all the guild know. If the Rashomar wants to work off a blood debt, I won't turn him down. My guild was too fractured to stand up to the Absolute.
What? I was trying to spy a nice warm spot for Boo's bedding.
We need to survive the fight to come first. So let's save our talk. Kill the Absolute. And keep the big bull berserker out of trouble. We'll find out if either of those things is possible. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's... Simple enough. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. Oh. You've got some juicy... Huh. It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allied. Simple enough, I reckon. Now.
My friend, it may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk. Minsk does not blame Minsk. Minsk blames the Stone Lord. But if the Stone Lord is Minsk, then, well, Minsk grows dizzy. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, tainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. I see. In the case of Nine Fingers, perhaps it was all bunched up in that finger she lost. It shall be for Minsk and Boo to be her virtuous pinky. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer.
I don't like getting caught between the Guild and the Zhentarim. And in this case, they're enemies. Perhaps if you lost a follower or two. Well, in that...
Minsk is so amazing. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full. Let's hop. Making me sweat.
Indolence breeds madness.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.
Damn, why is everybody in their fucking underwear, man?
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklarin?
Wiklarin? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waklarin again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Damn. People need to put their fucking pants on. The tastefully applied shield. It's kind of funny. Where are my fucking clothes?
Action, not reaction.
Damn. Rose looking clean.
What's cooking?
She still has her stuff on.
Let's move. Another step forward.
Shadowheart doesn't have any fucking pants on.
A private word would be nice.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Voss stands at the ready. How are we...
The cub speaks. Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object, and will be again. But now I shall mutter them under my breath, out of respect. The cub speaks. Ask it.
Where's Minsk? Where does Minsk hang out?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Seems simple enough.
Oh, there's Minsk. Minthara.
Neither. Once we have conquered the Absolute, perhaps we can turn our attention. A smaller part than I had hoped. You know me well. Orin could make herself a mirror to anyone she met. A perfect physical replica. It was only the surface. Peel back the surface. No matter how perfect the surface, I did see myself there. A broken... What was I when you first knew me? A mad woman. Butchering prey in the name of a god who would discard me without a thought once I was no longer of use. Baal. Lolth. The Absolute. They do not have followers. They only have victims, and they reward devotion with death. It is only because of you that I did not meet the same fate as Orin. Lost to madness and blood. If you had killed me when we first met, I would have been just one more casualty of your crusade against the Absolute. And nobody would remember me.
Dang. That's crazy.
You wish to consult me? A disparate collection of vagabonds. He would despise me if he had the wits to understand me. But as long as he believes we have a common cause, he does not see beyond that. I enjoy his simplicity. Oloth helped me. Sometimes I almost envy it. I am not so sure. Admirable ambition. But you must make room for me first.
Alright. Girls just want to have fun.
Indeed.
We're doing girls just want to have fun.
At your command.
So good, man. It's too good.
Our enemies are everywhere. Soldier.
What to do?
Let's roll. We're gonna go free Orpheus. Wait, was there somebody who wanted to talk to me in camp? There is. Mizora.
How? Come for a chat? Come for a chat?
Let's talk.
Is some...
Fine lodgings you have found in Baldur's Gate there. Now, what do you need of Minsk? It is a phrase in the old tongue of Rashiman, meaning blunt blade. Even in the very belly of their battle rage, a berserker must always know friend from foe. A berserker who cannot must into battle with a blunted sword, so that their rage might harm none but themselves. Boo and I, we thank you for your kind words, my friend. But fear not, this blunt blade will be whetted once more, on as many culty butts as he can reach.
Let's go.
You have a cult to kill. What do you need? You do any more, and the guild might have to take a... Knowing what I know usually comes at a... When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war... Thieves, the guild, it's not the what. If we take a little tribute in return or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back.
Let's do some salary.
Fine, jewelry. Each itching to draw a blade. Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff...
Here's hoping those classic.
God, you'd think the late Lord Gortash was a saint, the way the Gazette goes on about him.
I'm apoplectic.
Won't tell us how Gortash died, though. Decapitated. If not over, then through.
Not over. And through.
Sandy don't even have that, have they? What about all those refugees? Stupid of them, if you ask me. It's much safer this side of the city walls. 7, 8. Excuse me, sir. Just borrow a little gold. 9.
Have you seen what she's doing? Counting gold in front of... Thank you.
At what age do you think
compiled upon mortal combat.
Either way, Glitterbeard was fit.
The moment it can hold a blade. It may even test its resilience against some common poisons while it is still in the womb.
Skvar. We do not willfully risk our young until they are of 13 years. No point wasting battle flesh before it's...
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to...
I'm just keeping an eye on Glitterbeard's office.
You're scoping Glitterbeard's office.
Well, or not. Word is he has guild connections. That means guild gold.
Shoulder.
You need to get wide.
Mustn't have seen me.
Or maybe he
I'll give it a
did.
shot.
Maybe Nina still needs a cracked skull. Rather working in a bloody festival.
Has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard. Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you.
Anything of use?
Bloody better not be coming out of my wages.
Well, my prayers weren't much bloody use.
Gortash was so clever. How'd he end up dead? Don't see the mouth asking that.
Such a cute...
No such luck. belching smoke and
There's
metal
actually a ton
screeches.
of different side quests. We're not gonna be finished today. I forgot. Okay, it's in the Sharesh's Caress. Orange Rock Prison.
On my way.
Have this place down around Gortash's ears in months.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Watch this. Knees high.
Nothing important is ever easy. Time to push my luck again.
Probably should have done that first, but oh well.
Higher ascent.
No traps, please. Light on my feet.
You need my expertise.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, that was not the answer, so... Where's a torch? Torch. Don't have one on me.
Assume nothing.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I need to have used lightning damage on both of them. Okay, do I have another thing that deals lightning damage? I guess I should probably bring Will with me, but he's not here, so he's boring.
Oh, action, not reaction. All right, what now? Time to press ahead.
Nice. Where's my packed weapon?
Something over there. I'm way too big. Let's have a look.
Try to make it up.
Better not be cursed.
The worm way. The worm way.
I'd love to, thanks.
Still alive, so that's progress. Need to find the way. Incredible. How old is this place? More for me. first to put my hands on everything.
Nope. I'm gonna send
Maggots will be done.
my
It's good to
strongest,
be alive. Let me at it.
my strongest
A
soldier.
champion burns bright. Even take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
What's it gonna take?
Damn. Dang. Nice.
Very well.
Time to strike. Hitazeth.
Your command. Alat Das.
Tav's gonna be able to kill this guy pretty easily just by knocking him off the edge. So.
Eat it.
What now?
Oh. Doesn't work. Okay.
I will ascend. You bow or you break. On the move.
I thirst for combat.
Fuck yes. Say bye-bye.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
On your command.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Victory awaits.
Ready for battle.
What path lies before me? What's hiding here?
Baby doll, bloody God, you tell me to. I'll try to make it
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
right.
All right.
I gotta equip my sword again. Get this shit off me. Get this beta
Never a dull
shit
moment.
off me.
Paintings hung on the wall.
A true champion restore the
Here goes nothing. The shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them.
Alright, where
Come on, let's go.
Karlach? Oh,
In your name.
Hey ho.
At least things have stayed interesting. Here we go.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the Wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political. The child, a red-haired man, is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin. Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation. She wears a cloak with an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
These boots have seen everything.
theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more. The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through a cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance. The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby. The child, several up.
Don't burn yourself. Whew, that is some dark energy. Wonder if I can clear it.
Can't give up now.
Paintings tell the tale. My judgment is rendered. The thief earns his due.
Shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of... Let's see. Maybe I need more pockets. Shadows are blocking me. I need to get rid of them.
another step forward. I am fury. I am death.
Fresh orders?
It didn't explode, man. It's supposed to explode. And it didn't. Alright, well, whatever. I mean...
Trim.
My path be true. My victims await.
Understood.
Taking position.
Let me strike.
Let's see what this does.
With courage does the hero march. With insight does the hero. With justice does the hero rule. With strategy does the hero. Worthy you are found.
Cheeky win for us. The statue doesn't need to know what we did or didn't do to get here.
That's blood everywhere, so that's cool. Oh, he's dead.
Hell. The Great Worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Dracolich?
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prison, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Bolduran, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Answer. It's been too long. A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Bolduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Bolduran fallen?
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Bolduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roared. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Bolduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
happy place.
No, I think I'm just gonna kill it first.
No choice but to keep going. Time to strike.
I'm sore. I never thought I'd see him again. I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past. I killed Unsur. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned as captain of the Wandering Eye. I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. My crew lost. But my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became. It was Ansor who found me. Ansor who pulled. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick. Of course I did. Even after he had exhausted all, I tried to convince him of my reality. It came to me as I slept. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation. Put simply, yes. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is it is.
Who's next?
Still breathing, despite everything. Best be on my way.
Hey, good looking. Gimme.
Worm's tempest and his Ansor's essence still lives within the helm.
No one back home will ever believe this. Have to keep going. It's over. Here goes nothing. What's in here?
I won't head home until every single one of them is free.
You might as well lock the cell. It's over. The steel wall. I came empty. You spoke in accusations. I'll be You might have unlocked my cell. There's no escape from this place.
Wow, that's a pretty terrible
He's
roll.
dead. He was right. Lead me from my cell. I'll seek out my connections. When this... Well done.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
What do you want? I don't need to...
Alright. Huh.
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm...
You know, I've always kind of hated this place. Such ado about a damned bridge.
This is far enough. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damn prison. When the flames roared, I will travel. You won't fight the coming battle alone.
Damn, she's fast as fuck. Oh.
Just thought of something.
And Sur, there'll be no great tempest. What hope then for Baldur's Gate?
You braved the worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet you are more powerful. It is you who are the Tempest.
You're right. We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city. Yes, the brave. I could even claim my father's own Duke, Grand Duke Will Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender. Courage. In Baldur's Gate is my home, and I am its servant. The Blade of Frontiers is no more. I will be...
Will's courage and enthusiasm warms the air.
Ah, there you are. I was thinking, a hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say? Wonderful. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume If I'm to be a Grand Duke, first we mourn. We bow up. Next we heal this. Then we open the gates to the refugees. Restore diplomatic touch. Let's talk.
Grand Duke Will. So, what's your first order of business, Sir Duke?
I'm not Will.
Yes, to kill the Absolute. But what about the next battle? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Well, perhaps I might stop by once a 10-day...
Grand Duke Will Ravengard has a...
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Don't be shy.
Well, if Will survives long enough to enjoy it.
If there's heroism to be found in politics, I'm sure Will...
Alright, let's... I think they're attached to his skull, but people do cut them off. I think he could cut them off. They are bone, though, so it would be like sawing through a bone. Okay, so you can't free Orpheus until you do the confront the Elder Brain. So that means I need to go do Shadowheart's final side quest. So let's go put her on team.
Seems like Will's a grand duke to be. A bit crowded, don't you think? Wonderful.
Girls just want to have fun. Let's do it. Let's get it.
Transformation. The brain must be doing this of its own volition. The restraints on its behavior seem to have eroded.
Ready for this?
That guy's dead as shit. Damn, this guy's sick. He's level 1. He just ran up and punched the shit out of this thing.
Come on, Karlach. Show them who you are. Blood comes easy these days.
Damn, he's a hero for this one. This My Flare's just running away. Bro wants a fight. He's gonna get a fight. So does she, or he.
It's growing in power.
How much farther can I go?
I gotta find out. House of Grief in the lower city.
Encouraging the refugees into an
Oh, this is Jaheira's house. I should bring her here. Let's swap out Lae'zel for a sec. So, Jaheira and Minsc
Something's on my mind.
can be on the squad.
Hey, what do you mean, Boo? Of course the people have voted. Miniature as Boo is, he is also Boo. Every kicked buttock, another step on the path. Live by the word, die of boredom.
Grand Duke, is it? Oh. Flattered as I am. Then...
Here's hoping those clanking watches go the same way as Gortash.
Doubtful. We'd hear.
Oh, Maller's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained? In all this time she's been away? 7.
If you are trying to help me, please stop.
The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one. We've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved her, so tell me. Are we all doomed? Oh, the one stern parent is quite enough, thank you very much.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old. She can stay.
but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
Something's on my mind.
A fine day to you, sir. Are you known to this court? Sir Fluffington, an honor to host you in my manor.
Jessamine discovered an old family tree in my study. We haven't had a moment's peace since.
Tetherian nobility. You might be royalty, Jaheira. You don't want to be queen, of course, and Ryon curses too much, so it would have to be me.
Careful, girl. They have a habit of taking against tyrants there.
Huh. I'm not a tyrant. If anyone calls me one, I'll have Fig chop their head off.
No arguing. And Mince?
Who is also very well. And happy to see you, Ryon.
And I him. Enough that I'll let him keep his lumbering, sweaty steed inside. So, this cult. What's our plan?
I'm not fool enough to think I can change your mind. But if you're staying, I don't want you taking up arms. There are other ways to fight.
Really? Like what?
You shame me. In all our hunting, I had put them from my mind.
Right. If I have to stay, take what you need.
Aye, come. Wait. One more thing. There are doppelgangers on our... That's my girl.
Those leaves are a little darker than I'd like, Felices. Bad soil? I take note.
You've let my study turn into a thicket.
I tended to it.
I raised you to be a sweet and kind boy.
I watched what you did instead of listening to what you said. This house has taken in a lot of children over the years. Mother dear was sometimes more commander than, well, mother dear.
Ha! You see? This one is well trained. I have no need for you anymore, faithless boy.
Oh, save your fangs for someone who thinks you might actually use them. I've only ever seen her truly angry once. We were down the market when I was about 9. Yes, but where's your family? Whose son are you, really? When Mother was done with him, well, let's say he won't have any sons of his own to worry about.
Nature's law in action.
Better not be cursed.
That might be worth a look.
Jaheira failed her own perception.
Oh, come on, Ferdinand. I just trimmed you.
How can you tell?
Gouts of necromantic energy simply coursing through the spirit field.
Coming along nicely there, Floki. Good, strong roots.
Open up.
hope you were hibernating, little cub.
Jaheira! I didn't want to see if you were really dead. They said...
Who said?
Jord and Ryan. They didn't think I could hear.
You little sneak thief? Well, they were wrong. Look! Not dead. I just... had a few adventures. Like,
Liar! That was Jaheira.
Yes! Now, cub. Solitude is a wonder...
Wait. Here.
My Harper pin.
No.
Harper pin opens more doors than most. Come down to my study and see if you can figure it out.
You going to eat with us today? I'm not. And cults are common as muck.
Hungry. Really?
I think I can probably figure it out instantly.
Washing up.
That's what I was looking for.
Pay no mind to those. You're probably safe so long as I am here. But if you do not trust me, take the weight from the pressure plate there. Have no fear. The traps aren't meant for you. But, better to stick close, eh? The only patch of wilderness this city permits me. There ought to be supplies here.
You know this place, Boo. Minsk has never been invited.
The Archdruid's eyes and...
Down by the Blushing Mermaid, there's a... I bring word of gnomes!
There's been killings in a holy place.
Crap. Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
A trap. Time to dance.
Can't keep me out.
Nice.
Keen eye. But there is nothing back there of worth to anyone but me. Oh, you need not apologize. On my word, all you will find inside...
Jaheira, our...
You so rarely make a habit of being right, Ranger, that it puts me ill at ease when you are. Pass then.
Rite of the Timeless Body. What's that about?
Bro,
What else to hear?
what do you mean? The best stuff was back here.
Jaheira's old weapons. They look strong as ever. Minsk should know. They gave him many bruises over the years.
Such a my husband. I've had to renew parts over the years, but the heart remains the same as the day he gave it to me.
My boot craves the crunch of unvirtuous nethers. Evil hides, and boo seeks.
Call and I answer.
Interesting. She attacked twice. Still don't think it's that good for her.
I've got a long road ahead.
The cub speaks. The threat of spanking never... It is a ritual. If they be learned and powerful enough, the practitioner of this ritual in greener days, I might have been strong enough to do it. I might be yet, with the right preparations. I make no plans. Do not look at me like that. I have been content to see the span of my natural years. A privilege far too few in this world can claim. I do not speak of clinging to life for its own sake, I just look back on that life's work and I wonder, is it done? The Dead Three plague the world still. The city still falls prey to small minds like Gortash or lost souls like Orin. It is every Harper's hope to be a light that drives out dark. Knowing that is...
You're preaching to the doomed choir, ma'am.
You've done more than your share of fighting already, Karlach. If there's one person I would trust to make the most of a longer life, it's you. In truth, I had put this ritual from my mind. Until last light, then you came. And made the question moot. Perhaps you were not the savior you seemed. I had learned better than to think of life as some simple tale after all. I believe that still. But when I look on all that we have achieved since, I wonder perhaps it is not heroes we need. Only people who are willing to try. I do not know what manner of story that makes. But I do know that without an ending, it would be no story at all. So I will accept mine. Well, that is entirely your problem now, Cub. I have no plans to lie down and die. Well, perhaps a little lying down when all of this is done. But I do not plan on going anywhere just yet. And besides, you still have a tadpole in your skull. You are almost certainly going to die first. I have given you much reason to just, play. And if this fight were to go against us, well, we had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? Careful now. Only I get to say it. And my daughter, apparently. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taint... Now come. We had best get to saving it.
Jaheira littering the streets in broad daylight. I swear.
At the ready. Let's see what this does.
I want to have a word.
Come on. Spare me your salutes,
Sorry, Commander. You are...
Huh. I can't fault your priorities.
Can I have...
No.
Karnak, do I see you gazing long at booze? You wish to have a hamster of your own, I think.
I wouldn't say no. But really, I was thinking... How old is he, Minsk?
He is quite obviously in his prime. For a miniature giant space hamster.
And he's always looked the exact same. No chance Jaheira's been swapping him out every few years.
Karnak, Minsk and the Boo thought better of you than to be so concerned with looks.
Yeah. It's about time for me to go to bed. I'm gonna swap out my squad again. And then, save and pick up again tomorrow.
So Jaheira is willing to embrace mortality, the ultimate form of retirement, and that's thanks to impressing her through your actions. Quite the compliment. It seems like you have ample company already. Wonderful.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Should I ever take to the Still, it is becoming of a mortal to accept their fate, as Jaheira does. Not every... The party's full. You'll need to make well chosen.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventure. Minsk pretends at nothing, half the way or otherwise. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. We have. Is it not wonderful? There is no need for sweet words between companions such as we. But she who will beat you about the head with the cold and pointy truth, that is a true Wicklaren. So, duty, camaraderie, help in troubled times. What I call the bond of a Wicklaren, you simply call friendship. I think I understand your meaning. Then Jaheira is my Wicklaren. And so are you. You are my Wicklaren. And Will is my Wicklaren. And Lae'zel is my Wicklaren. And Astarion is my Wicklaren. And Gale is my Wicklaren. And Shadowheart is my Wicklaren. And Mintara is... a friend of yours, I am sure. And Karlach is my Wicklaren. Or, no, Karlach is a berserker, so... perhaps Minsk is her Wicklaren? My thanks to you, Wicklaren. You have given me much to think on. And should some enemy knock it loose again, who shall remind me?
Yeah, he's funny. He is a funny guy.
The cub speaks. Ask it. Oh dear. He was a harper. A better one than me, truth be told. He died. Alone. In pain. And far too young. Murdered by a mage who craved immortality. I'll not grant it by naming him in the same breath as my husband. Nothing that wasn't already there. You, twine your life around the people you love. And when they are gone, you grow around their absence instead. It is just another way they shape you. Which is my sage way of saying, I am in no danger of forgetting how my husband died. But I choose to remember how he lived.
I want to pass this roll, man. I want to pass this roll. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The quiet, unassuming shadow to Jaheira's strength, Khalid was another warrior who helped end the Baalspawn crisis. Shortly after, he was murdered by the mad mage John Irenicus.
I've never known a warrior to go so far out of his way to avoid a fight, which meant the few he chose, most harpers. And when we were married, On an upturned cart in the rainy Dalelands? He stammered so much. I've never been sure if our vows actually counted. Oh, I'm sure time and an aging mind has smoothed out a few of his flaws. But he was a good man. The songs make much of Khalid's meekness. The quiet little harper who had to keep a tight hold on his courage, but he had it when it counted. And more than that, he had compassion. When you live a harper's life, see all that a harper sees, that is by far the harder thing to hold on to. But a bard can tell you all the rest. As for all the things they cannot, well, I shall just have to keep those for myself.
Just when I think I can't respect, I couldn't agree with her more. There's more to life than time. It isn't about how long you're here. And Jaheira? Well, I don't think anyone spent their hours better than her.
I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
Dang. That's tough. That's tough, Karlach.
Should be a home with a loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment.
Where am I right now? Here.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
Not for communal.
Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're all... Remember,
A customer. Come, Docker. You look like someone who knows their way around a lute. Or perhaps you enjoy the drums. Flute? No. Liar. Thank you for...
It's not here.
right, Murphy. 5 more minutes and your punishment is over.
I'm getting off easy. What happened? Has Blaze gone soft?
Not likely. Lord Gortash has been killed, so it's all hands on deck. Punishment duty can wait.
Even guards no upper crust softy. He's in charge of the fist, right?
If Raven there could train.
Which ones haven't I done yet? Haven't done that. Just a house. Hostel.
I go by these biggest fireworks. Would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the pocket for that. Oh, please.
Karlach and explosives. Not a good mix.
Face it. Now, you there. What can I do? Very good. Browse responsibly now. Remember, whenever
Bastard, if it breaks, won't blow us up.
employees only.
Where's an apprentice when you need one?
He's a bit of a genius.
Have you seen the size of Antony's hand?
Oh. Something across this.
Here's
There's
hoping
something
those
across
clanking
the street
watches
over
go the
here.
same way as Gortash.
It's the wrong direction.
Oh, gods. What if it is malevolent? What if it's out to get us?
Worry not. I am well equipped.
Wouldn't mind shacking up in a place like this.
Target for Githyanki raiders. They plunder the village and fly off with the spoils.
What are you, pirates?
To my people, all the plains are a vast garden to be weeded and picked.
Welcome. Greetings. Do you seek help? You are in the right place.
Welcome to the house. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your...
Do I know you? I like to be on a first-name basis before I...
You haven't changed one bit, have you? I hope you remember it all in the end. It will come. All in due time. As I said, in due time. First, you said, follow me. The House of Grief welcomes you.
Alright, we'll do this next time. That's gonna be it for me. Have yourself a good night. I'll talk to you later.